Heather here, and let me say I do apologize for not having a show yesterday. I got busy doing stuff and then didn't have time to do it, so we are doing one today. It's a double header, so making up yesterday's show and doing today's show as well. We were going to be on here just a little bit ago, but I had to run a update on my PS4 system. So from here on out, because of I don't know what I have going on, so we just don't have a set time, that we're gonna do things from here on out. So there you have it. If the intro cut out, again, welcome. I am the YouTuber here, and mock season MLB playoffs. This is game one of the other ALDS. We did the Rays and the A's, or Braves and the Astros, sorry. And now we're doing the Yankees and Twins. Is that in the... That was in Yankees Day. Hold on. Are you sure that's right? Ah, there. There we go. There's game one. Whoops. Hit the wrong one. We won game one, not whatever that was, so we do apologize for that, and bringing all off track. Let's get started, shall we? So hopefully everybody's having a good day. I know I am. Welcome to the Renegade, everybody. Now we will do a show tomorrow, which is Wednesday. We'll do one Thursday and Friday, and then we won't have any videos on Saturday or Sunday.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's game one of the American League Division Series between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees.
On my secondary channel, the videos will be up on.
Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing.
Like I said,
lineups and first pitch coming up next.
That's what we are going to finish the International Hockey Tournament games, but we are just taking a little break from it for now until postseason MLB baseball is done, and then once that is done, we will go back.
Closer to the start of game one, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak.
Look fortune.
Your 2019 New York Yankees.
So
briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in game one. this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row.
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
James Paxton will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Thursday
Boy, there's lots to like about this lefty, James Paxton. Big arm from the left side. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettit. The only thing, he throws about 4 or 5 miles harder than Pettit. Paxton occasionally 97 to 98 miles an hour. Good, hard overhand curveball. His changeup is getting better the more he uses it. This is one of the game's premier left-handed strikeout pitchers.
We'll have a 2-part show tomorrow, 2-part show on Thursday, Friday.
Leading off tonight for Minnesota, the catcher, Mitch Garver.
We'll have Game 3 of the NL.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Cardinals
and we are underway in Game 1 as the first pitch is swung on and missed for the first strike.
Of the Twins and Yankees will be on Monday. The other NLDS Game 3 will be on Tuesday.
The windup and the 0-1
game will be on
outside for a ball, 1-1.
Does that make any sense? Friday we're doing
count is 1-2 now.
Then the others will come on the following week on
and a good pitch there. This is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big
play. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Batting third.
They have a double.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
For the weekly show, part 2.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner on the move. But he can't get to it. And that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Tape or live, just like it does when you subscribe.
And now Eddie Rosario, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first.
Also, be sure
to
check out my other friend's
this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Subscribe and
Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. 1 run is not going to kill you.
PCSRA Blue Hedgehog 26. That's the tail name.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Also, be sure to check out my secondary channel if you haven't.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
So stepping in, Miguel Sano. And now the Twins look to plate more in the opening frame.
So.
And that's in there for a strike.
Again, on this weekly show, I will be joining him for the weekly show for today is episode of the weekly show, part 2.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, where that changeup's going to beat me.
Been announced.
Cruz at second with 2 down. Stays alive, still 0-2.
But it will be today.
And a foul tip here, but it's held onto for the out. Good work behind the plate, and the inning is over. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Minnesota. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Vero?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Let me know when he's going.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
Now batting, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter. DJ
takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
The right fielder, Aaron.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge.
Correction. I want to draw correction. We are going to continue both this and the International Hockey Tournament. Next week, we'll have only pre-recorded videos on Monday through Friday.
From the stretch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
And
as a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Next Monday.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Tuesday.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball
Thursday,
might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
That's the only
so one guy in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, the left-handed hitting pitch on its way. Chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. He's got to hurry to second for 1. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the forward bat of Edwin Encarnacion. He's set. Here it comes.
That's the reason why we're
breaking
not
ball,
going
and it's by him for a strike.
Doing live videos next week and just let videos premiere.
Ground ball sent back up the middle.
This week too, just
throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Yanks leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
So just try and get this one
Max
in here.
Kepler, the next back. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Probably going to be low for
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
When I can do live streams. Just to clarify what is going on here for
Knuckle curve there off the outside corner, 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Line drive to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes hobbled to find himself at second.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Behind 0-2 now. High in the air into shallow left center. Stanton comes on and makes the catch in shallow left.
Just so that we don't have any problems, I'm having to rush through a video again after today. We are going to take a break from live stream ones and
here's CJ Crone now.
I will have 2 recorded videos that will premiere on my channel.
Here's the first pitch.
Wednesday,
fastball catches the block there for a called strike.
And Friday of this week, and hopefully not next week, but the week after. We'll be back on the air with live videos.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
Kepler leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
We'll keep you posted on all that if necessary.
The ball and 2 strikes.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, and the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Hit to third. Urshela has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So digging in now, number 2, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Low for ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second.
So we'll see what happens. Well, it was a problem. Yeah, but then it would. I would take a break from it. That's why I switched from. Well, I had like 6 or 7 videos. These are live streams a day, and I would do
and the inning is over.
Now it's
Twins
only
wind up stranding 1, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0.
I thought I problem fixed by taking a break.
Stepping up to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Stanton brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
The second baseman.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. First pitch of the at-bat. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Gary.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the next at bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Oh, he's baffled by the curve that time for a strike. Heading out towards shallow right.
That's going to be
Rosario is under this one. And that will retire the side.
They're in the
Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Looks like they won't be ready for Broadway anytime soon.
Digging in, Mitch Garver, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Mitch Garver.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
So.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Garver, 28 years old. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And he popped him up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Right side, hit hard. Torres picks it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Bases are empty, one man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
I'm not questioning whether I can't see the screen or not.
Standing in, Nelson Cruz. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. In the air now out to right field. Judge is on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Down go the Twins in order, but they're on top 1-0. Leading off the inning, Yankees, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He couldn't catch up with the gas that right there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. So coming to the plate, Gio Urshela, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Oh, that comeback.
That guy's out the pitch and
out. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
And he is down. That is not good against injury. Hopefully he's alright. Serious. Stephen Nasty is into the trainer. Has come out to take a look at Jose. I don't know how to pronounce that guy's last name. But Jose something. B. So nasty hit. That was not pretty.
68 enters
and we're gonna have a new pitcher
coming
in. Hopefully he's alright. But let me. Oops. Once we get going here again, hopefully he's alright, but dang, that was scary.
DJ LeMahieu will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at.
Let me,
first and one away.
Well, you can see a replay on the if you back
first
the live
pitch
stream,
on its way. Skied in the air to
that
straightaway
was,
left.
oh my goodness, that was scary.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
That was scary. Hopefully he's alright. Do we have any in here for us?
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat.
Team slants, maybe? No. Stance options. Gameplay sliders, presentation, audio, video, cameras, and controls and strategy. Nope. Exit, manage,
to something this AB.
First. Let me look at manage. Oh, that's the plan. Hold on, let me exit out of that. Watch me hide the thing here. Watch this play as he hits this guy. Man, he got drilled and hit hard. Hopefully he's alright. But that was scary. So, wow, that was scary. Hopefully he's alright.
Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Gonzalez has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. One left for the Yankees.
Yeah, that
they trail this one 1-0.
Wow. That was the first injury of the series in the of our postseason.
Eddie Rosario, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Eddie Rosario.
That was in the bottom of the third inning, but
first offering on its way.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And a strike to even the count.
Yeah, no, he had to be carried off or not, but
skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it one away. Here's Miguel Sano. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And they start him out away with a called strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
I mean, that was scary.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. There to take it is Gardner, and there are 2 away now.
I mean, he got drilled by the baseball.
Stepping into the box, Max Kepler, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Lifted down the line in left, but this will land untouched.
That was, oh my God. Hopefully he's all right. That's all I gotta say that.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
I missed the head.
The 0-1 offering. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Baseball's the head.
Two tough pitches right there and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote.
So.
More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Brett Gardner now.
Now we're into the bullpen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Brett Gardner.
Swing and he pops him up. Sano on the move, and he tracks it down.
For it to
nice
come
play
that
for
way.
the first out.
Now batting.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
You would like to get hits and not have that happen.
Hit sharply on the ground. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out.
If it was safe.
Now batting. Left field.
Riding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. They still trail 1-0.
Maybe you can tell on the broadcast.
Digging in, C.J. Cron. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The first baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Cron.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off-speed.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
And now
that was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Mitch Garver goes down for out number 2 in the top half. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Cron, the runner at first with 2 gone. Count remains at 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Counts even 2-2 for Polanco.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
A foul ball.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. Gregorius has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number 1 has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts, where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
Leading off for the
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Early. Here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched.
A hit to the head by that baseball that comes straight back at him.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And they take the lead. It's gone.
And there we go. There we go.
A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. His first homer so far in the series, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1. And as we take another look at that one on Show Track, the story behind that home run was speed, and the speed with which it was launched off the bat. Didn't have a ton of height on it, but 113 miles an hour, an impressive exit velocity. Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Gio Urshela. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
Okay.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Line drive to center field. Kepler is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
2 gone. Now
batting, the designated hitter, DJ LeMahieu.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
What the swing was that?
Line toward the alley in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. 5 innings complete, 2-1 New York.
We've had 5 innings complete. We go to the top half. The 6th inning to the 6th, and 3 innings to go before this one is complete.
Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in once again, Nelson Cruz. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the 1st inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Now swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
He was in that organization.
Fastball swung on and missed for the 1st out.
Struck him out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Popped him up.
That'll be the 2nd out of the inning as the pump up to the catcher.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. Ready for another shot now.
Miguel Sano
0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Is the batter now for the Twins.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch.
The 6th inning.
In there for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And he struck him out.
That ends the
game, and that one ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1.
That'll be the if the start. They'll go toward the bullpen in the top half of the 7th inning.
Trevor May enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 65, Trevor May.
So they had to use two relievers, one because of an injury
that they
took to the pitcher.
He throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
In the bottom half of the 3rd inning.
Here it comes. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Out.
Kepler is right there, 1 down.
The center fielder.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in Brett Gardner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Gonzalez. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. 2 away now in the Yankees 6th. And that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. hits this one hard the other way.
And that's
for his first base hit in this one. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 change up the way he was, that was pretty special.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And opposite field as he
that's another base hit that could be a double bagger.
The relay. And this will
he is safe.
Play than I thought, but he's
he
in
is
there
safe
with 2 bases.
Second here, second and third now. That's
That's
good base hit there.
Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Well, that was in dirt that was picked up there. Well, they're going to intentionally walk him. That will load the bases up.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
So we'll see what happens there. Now the bases
again as we flash you
a
back
base
to
hit
the middle innings here.
Driving
this was
a run.
A big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, a bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over.
And they strand
Yankees
all
leave
three.
Loaded. They still lead it 2-1.
But this Yankees still lead it 2-1 going into the top half of the 7th inning. There's your line score
Back
there
here in
so
the
far
Bronx.
for the first
7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Up next for Minnesota, Max Kepler.
In other series around the postseason,
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy in. They're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1-1 nothing in that series, looking to nothing. The Dodgers in that series against the Nationals trailed that series 1-0, and in the other
ready with the first pitch, here it comes.
Division series,
drops in a strike to start the at bat. 0-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Popped straight up. Urshela in foul ground, but this will land untouched. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Nice job there, taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at bat.
the Astros they got a series 1 game to nothing there.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Be done. This guy has pitched into the center.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
He will finish out this at.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
At bat.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Coming to the plate now, C.J. Cron. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Fouled off. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. Our score remains 2-1.
Of new pitcher in the 8th inning. As reached the 7th inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call.
Sergio Romo.
At the plate, Didi Gregorius.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Line to the right side, but foul. Here it comes, 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Gio Urshela is 1 for 2 in this one.
This guy's kids will play the game. Nelson, don't forget.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Chasing after it is Rosario.
And that's gonna be
gets there, and that's the second out. Ready once again, DJ LeMahieu. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
LeMahieu.
Here comes the first pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Rosario will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Luis Cessa has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 85, Luis Cessa.
Ready now, number 2. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. This is popped up. Urshela moving to his left. He's got it 1 away. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone, and this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Cessa playing here in his age 26 season. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. 1-1.
It's out. 1-1.
The 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strike.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Number 61 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
All right, while we're thinking about,
here's big Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
For the Yankees, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Schedule our closer to come in.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kepler's there for it. Makes the play, one away.
The center fielder.
In now, Brett Gardner. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
2 going this bottom half the 8th inning.
Sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Into the box now, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yankees, if they hold on here today, then we'll.
This is line to left.
And
8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is
over.
This
series 1 game to nothing.
Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. They lead it 2-1.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
so with the save situation
now
on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman.
So Aroldis Chapman was wanted to close out this game as the closer of the first batter he will face.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
So this guy has somebody that shoots the field.
Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Closers, including Hall of Famer and recent Hall of Famer Mariano Rivera.
Here's another 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
1 out.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy on the bases, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
They in the NLDS,
here comes the first pitch. Hit down the third base line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
There goes the little play ball.
That's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, 1 out, down 1 in the 9th. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that. Getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
The series there.
He's set and
the
pitch.
Other ALDS.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
It's going to foul.
And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
But
the 0-1
Rays,
delivery.
sorry, the Astros lead the
Looks like
series
he's toying
in the
with
other
him here.
one.
It's 0-2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Struck him out. Struck him out again.
Down to their final out of
his
the
third punch out of the game.
They may leave that runner stranded.
Settling in now, Max Kepler, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
So we'll see what happens.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
He's set. The 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball at him. That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even...
And that's throwing.
The possible tying run at second.
Yankees will lead the series.
This ball game is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the ball out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
That'll do it for us for this broadcast of the Rush Hour Renegade and MLB The Show 19 ALDS Game 1 of this one between the Yankees and the Twins. So again, the final score, 2-1 Yankees win.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score.
1-0. Other games in the postseason, the Astros lead the series 1-0 over the Rays. The Braves lead over the Cardinals, and the Nationals lead over the
heroes
Dodgers.
are made in the
There's
postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
And Aroldis Chapman gets the save. So, Aroldis Chapman gets the save. Next time you'll see the Yankees and the Twins in Game 2 will be not next week, but I want to say the week after, because we're gonna
close one tonight, 2-1, the final score. The New York Yankees jump out to a 1-0 series lead. James Paxton earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Yeah, James Paxton earns the victory.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.
Now about do it for me for my broadcast and live stream for a day until tomorrow for either taped video coverage or live video if we get this problem sorted out with the internet connection. Until the next video, have a great day, and we'll see y'all next time. This is the YouTuber signing out. Until next time, keep on YouTube, everybody. We'll see y'all next time. Again, one final time. Yankees 2, Twins 1. James Paxton is the winning pitcher. The loss goes to the reliever. And Aroldis Chapman gets the save. So, that was about to do it. Until next time, keep on YouTube, everybody, and we'll see you all on the next video. This has been a YouTuber Studios production of the Rush Hour Renegade and a special edition of the MLB The Show 19 postseason play, ALDS edition.